I don't understand this. I'm just flipping through pages. I hate reading.
Don't hate reading. Love reading. What's the problem? Why don't you like reading?
Well, it's really hard. See, I like I'll read a chapter and then I won't remember anything I read.
Well,
Okay.
this reading looks very comprehensive.
Yes,
It
it does.
is.
I think you need to make an X-minute reading thing.
X-minute reading.
Right
Yes.
here, an X-minute reading strategy.
I made it actually for this book that you're reading, and it was really, really helpful for me because I was able to see my purpose for what I was reading for in the very beginning instead of just reading it and then trying to figure out what my purpose was. And then I set a time for myself. I said, I'm going to read this for 20 minutes and try to find a good reading purpose.
Mm-hmm.
And that was really helpful for me.
I did the same thing too. And the thing that helped me most with the X-Minute review is the summary section of it. I summarized a few keywords that I thought were really important to the reading I had just read, and then I said how I'm going to review for them, and I rewarded myself with saying I was going to watch the new episode of Glee afterwards.
It's perfect. It really is helpful.
And it
Cool
makes you want
beans.
to read.
Yeah, and I made one for my religion class because I had to read an actual novel, so I couldn't just skim it. It wasn't skeletal reading. And again, I said I was going to read for 20 minutes. I found my purpose, and I wasn't able to actually get the purpose in the first 20 minutes that I was reading, but I was able to summarize, and I made it myself a graphic organizer. So I put my notes in that I wrote on the side of the margins, and then each time that I read for another 20 minutes, I'm able to go back and see what I already read, and I keep reviewing instead of just trying to cram at the end.
But if you don't like X-Minute review, you can make a tart review, like I did. And I made it for this book. I wanted to see which one I liked better. I ended up liking both. The tart helps for this book because you have to identify and define the key words. So I listed the terms, like moment before and obstacle, and then I talked about how I was going to attend our discussion class and think about those words that were used in the reading, and then I was going to review them and read them and put in what we learned in class with the reading, and then I came up with a few test questions that could be on the possible midterm or the test that we have about the plays.
Test questions are so helpful.
It really helped me, and one of these came up on the midterm.
Perfect. And the best part about these things is that you get a reward. Like after I read for 20 minutes and then I read for another 20 minutes and another 20 minutes, I get myself insomnia.
Yeah, that's like motivation.
Delicious.
Yes. Don't you want to make one now?
I am going to make one.
Perfect. Glad we could help.
We
Thanks,
love
guys.
reading strategies.